One man's trash is another man's treasure. And today we're going to be looking at clubs that you've probably got stored in your garage. That'll probably be amazing for another person somewhere else in this world. I hope everyone had a great weekend golfing. If you're in England, you probably didn't. I think we might go in the sim. That's more like it. I think that should be perfect. Just look at that. Thank God we've got this room. Guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Simon down here at Burford Golf Lab and pow, King Cobra F6 Hybrid, and I got given it for free. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and I don't think that phrase could be any more suited to the game of golf, where we just fall out in love with a club, we put it in the garage, put it wherever, and forget about it. Don't even use it, see it, touch it, and it'll be there for the next 5-10 years. However, somewhere in the world, that shaft, that loft, that head would be ideal for another person. And Duane, one of our members down here at Burford, big fan of the channel, massive shout out to him, has came up and given me a great idea for a new series. So Duane came into the shop and said, Simon, I have this King Cobra F6 Hybrid that I don't use. It's been in the garage for ages. I don't even like hybrids anymore. I want you to give it away on the channel. And even though that is a massively amazing gesture for him, the idea and concept of this new series is even better. So in the first episode of Trash versus Treasure, if you want to win this F6 Hybrid in all its glory from Duane, the big man himself, all you gotta do is leave this video a like, subscribe if you already haven't done so, if I could get my sentence out, and comment down below. Duane is a legend. So until now, I've been buying clubs off eBay and Facebook and then giving them away, reviewing secondhand equipment, showing who they'd be good for, were they a good club, has technology moved on, etc, etc. But I'm opening up the opportunity now. And some of you might be going, Simon, who the hell are you? Why would I want to get you to review this club that I've had in my garage for ages? And that might be the case. However, on the small chance that you're like Duane and you've got a club at home and you just want me to hit it, see how far it goes, and then review it and then give it away to someone that potentially needs that club, i.e. you don't have any use for it, you've fallen out of love with it, it keeps going out of bounds, or you keep missing putts with it, or you duff chips with it, whatever that might be, and you don't even want to look at the thing anymore. However, there might be someone else out there in the country or in the world that goes, perfect, I need a 9-degree X stiff, whatever. So here's what I need you to do if you're up for this idea. If you have a club at home and you feel like I'd be better off with someone else, obviously if you're local, drop it down at Burford Golf Club, and maybe message me on Insta and Facebook to say that I'm coming down, are you at the golf club, so I can thank you in person. If you're not local and you want to get a club to me, post it to Burford Pro Shop in Burford, Oxford, OX18 4JG. And put a cover note in it going, Simon, this is the club and this is what I want you to do with it. Keep that clean. And obviously I'll then review it, say thanks. Please leave your name and everything else because I'd love to obviously thank you. And maybe we can get a bit of a community going where we're obviously, maybe this could be, I don't know, one episode where I just have one club, but if I get a few, maybe we do a weekly thing on every Sunday and I give them away at the end of the week. Obviously, I'll pay for all the postage and packaging to get it sent out to the winners. All I need you guys to basically is get the clubs to me. I don't know how well this is going. Obviously, I won't sell any of the clubs. They'll all be given away or used for videos. But obviously I'll check with you, whoever gives me the clubs, if that's okay, are they happy with this, etc, etc. I say that a lot, etc, etc. Right, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is a good idea? Or is it a rubbish idea? I don't know. No one does this. I know that for sure. So if you think this is a good idea, then obviously leave me a comment down below or get in contact and go, Simon, I've got this. Are you interested? And yeah, let's see where it goes. Let's see where this series can go from. Tell you what, the hair is looking fabulous today, isn't it? What is going on here? Let's get back into the review. Cobra F6, adjustable, stiff flex, weight in the back here to obviously help that CGB back. They've still got that in the speed zone, so they haven't got rid of that technology of putting the weight back there, but that's quite a common concept. Putting a weight at the back is always going to help the ball launch higher, and that is what a hybrid is for. Obviously adjustable. I quite like Cobra the way they adjust, because obviously it's got the degree in the top here and that changes. I quite like that function with the heads, and overall it's going to be forgiving, good hybrid. This is for someone that basically needs a second tee shot. A 3 to 4 hybrid is still going to be for fast club head speed player. If you've got a slow club head speed, normally your hybrid's got to start at 4, maybe 5, then 6 and 7. As soon as you're getting down to the 3 mark, it's kind of that forgiving 200-yard tee or fairway finder. That's what I'd see this club for, because very rarely are you going to approach a lot of greens with this club unless you're a big hitter and you've got par 5s, or you've got a long par 3 at your golf course. But then again, you might take a driving iron. It's kind of 3 hybrids for me is quite a niche market, and that's potentially why Duane didn't get on with this, because he's probably better off just using a driving iron or a 3-iron or a 2-iron, so that he gets a much lower penetrating ball flight, gets a bit more feedback, sits better on the ground. It's quite a unique degree 3 hybrids, and very rarely do I fit for them, because if the person's got the swing speed to use one, I'd question, do you need that club, or should you be using a 3-iron? So there's my thoughts and theory behind this club. Overall, I think it's one of the better looking hybrids Cobra have brought out in a long time. I like the black and I like the orange. The face is just a bit busy for me. It looks like it's got a crack in the top there. And to be honest, I mean, obviously Duane hasn't used this much. I'll be very interested. It's difficult to keep it clean, because I've tried to clean this best I can already. It's difficult to clean the dirt out of that. And then also I can see rust setting in there. So how long that would last. I know this is quite old, but I'd be very interested to know if anyone had an F6 like this, has the face cracked around there, just because I can see water just sitting there for a long time, especially in the heads, and it going rusty. Speaking of rust, there's a bit of rust in the top of the hosel there as well. Right, let's give it a hit. Let's see what I think about it. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how far it goes. Okay, so I've set myself at a par 5, about 230 odd yards away, which is what I'd imagine this club to be used for. And it's kind of outweighing your bad shots. For example, with an iron, you're always going to be short because it's just not that forgiving. Whereas with a hybrid, I always found when I hit a bad shot, it was like silly bad. So your good shots with an iron or a hybrid of this description, both of the good shots are going to be good. However, how bad are the bad shots? And that's kind of what you got to weigh up when you're looking for these clubs or approach clubs into long par 3s or into par 5s. That's the way I look at it anyway. So let's give it a hit. Let's see how far this bad boy goes. Looks great when I look down at it. I love a black club. There's no question about that. So it already passes the aesthetics test, but will it get there? Well, I'm sure hopefully it will get there. But how does it feel? How does it sound? I don't know why I've tried to hit that so hard. I've absolutely nailed that. Sit down. 232 to the back. But I'd be happy with that. For a man of my accuracy, I've got a small chip to the flag. Hopefully I hold the putt. Hopefully I can put a bit more of a sensible swing on this time, not necessarily going straight after it. That's more like it. I think that should be perfect. Well, I'll take it on the golf course, there's no question about that. That is definitely one I would not be having back. Okay, let's give it a rip. Let's see how far it goes. I think it's going to spin a bit too much, but let's see what ball speed I can get out of this thing. See if I can fly in the back of that green. Well, he's definitely hit it. Definitely hit it. There's one thing I've learned out of doing all this long drive stuff. It's my golf swing now is just hit it as hard as you can. That's more accurate than when I tried to cushion one in there. Bless him. But that's 164 ball speed. Spin rate's gone massively up now because I'm trying to kill it. So it's gone exactly the same distance. See, I'm more accurate when I just try and absolutely kill the thing. No swing thoughts, just be like middling. Unbelievable scenes. 162 ball speed again, club head speed up to about 112. Go on then, last one. This is it. Absolutely ripped. So funny. I could stand there all day trying to play like little cut fades into the green, and I wouldn't hit it that accurate. What was that? 164, 113 club head speed. Okay, so hopefully that made a bit of sense. When buying second-hand hybrids like this one, for example, it's making sure that it's doing the right club and making sure that the bad shots that you have with it aren't that bad, because this is going to be very forgiving and give you a great percentage of distance over 100 shots, let's say, and the iron's going to lose you distance. However, offline shots are going to be worse with this than it would with an iron. It's just trying to match what's going to be best for you. Offline is always my bad shot. Distance I've never really struggled with, but offline I've struggled with a lot. Therefore, I've never favoured hybrids or woods of that kind. I always like an iron, because I know that if I don't quite catch out of the middle, it's not going to be 50 yards offline. It's going to be so bad that it's still in the rough, 100 yards short of my actual target. There it is, Cobra F6 hybrid. Let me know what you think. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. As I said, if you want to win this hybrid, like this video, subscribe if you are new, and comment down below. See you later.